So let me
Okay.
introduce myself. Okay. Myself Sonali. I'm from Maharashtra and I have completed my graduation in commerce stream and I'm studying now as well. And I have recently started this YouTube channel on which I share my experience, I those things which I have tips, techniques, or some information, some experience to those who wants to learn English language or to those who wants to improve their English language.
Okay. Hmm. That's great. Okay, so now it's my turn.
Okay.
So, as you know that my name is Shibu. I'm from Bihar, and if I talk about my academic credential, so I have pursued 10 standard, and and if I talk about this language, and because I want to be a perfect in this field, so that's why just I'm trying to devote my time to learn this language as well. Just I'm trying to meeting with people to enhance my skills. Yeah, that's all about me. Thank you, man.
Okay. So you have completed your education up to 10th standard.
Yeah, only 10 is standard, but I wanted to study much more because that time, my situation was not quite good. That's why I
Okay.
quit it.
Okay. Yeah, I can understand. Uh, so you're speaking well in English language.
Sorry.
No, I mean to say that you have completed your education up to 10th standard and still you are able to speak in English language. That's nice. You are speaking so well in English language.
First of all, thank you, ma'am, because I don't know, like whenever just I connect to someone, co-learner, so that time they were telling me and they are telling me that you are speaking quite well. But I'm not thinking that I'm deserving or not, I'm not comfortable because these days also, whenever just I connect to some co-learners, so that time I do many more mistakes. So that's why. Yeah, but I'm trying to get good, better in this field. Yeah.
Yeah, no, making mistakes is a normal thing. It happens from any person. Happens by any person, and I think that I also make mistakes while speaking in English language because I think my mother tongue is different language and English is a second language. So it is a natural thing while speaking we make mistakes. Yeah, it
Okay,
can
yeah,
be
you are
happen
right.
by anyone. It can be
Yeah,
happen
you
by
are right.
anyone. Yeah.
Yeah, you are right. Like, until unless we do mistake, we can't learn anything. But I'm a different guy. I whatever I want to do, I do not want to do any mistake. I don't. Whenever just I do any mistake, so that time I don't feel too much like happy, comfort, confident. So that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, ma'am, like you are from Maharashtra.
Right.
So which part of Maharashtra? Because I had been with my friend 2 years ago. No. 2018. No, 16. That time I had been to
Okay.
Maharashtra with my friend. Yeah.
Okay.
Chandrapur.
Okay.
Chandrapur
Okay.
and Nagpur. Yeah.
Okay.
Two
In
places I have
Maharashtra,
visited.
yeah, in Maharashtra, I'm from Pune. I live in Pune. Yeah, actually, I have born in Pune and I've grown in Pune. And my education also I have completed in I mean, in this city. Yeah.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay. So, how did you learn English language? I would like to know about it.
Yes, sure. So I like your question because yeah, if I talk about my English journey, so it is not too much easy for me because, as I told you about my education, because only I have pursued 10 standard, and when
Yeah.
I was in school, so that time I didn't aware actually from where I will have to start and how to start and how to learn. So that time I didn't have any friend, but I had a lot of friends, but they are not too much curious to learn this language. And always
Hmm.
time I was surrounded in Hindi environment and
Okay.
as well my mother tongue language.
Hmm.
So when I was in school, so that time completely I was zero. So after that, when I quit my study, so working purpose, I visited to Kerala.
Okay.
So so that time actually, I was not able to speak their native language in with people very first time,
Okay.
because we are from north part of India, so very
Okay.
difficult to communicate with the south part of India people, because
Hmm.
so south part, south part of India, their people also, some people are there, they can speak and understand very well Hindi language, but
Okay.
yeah yeah but some people are there, we cannot say all people, but some people are there, they can't
Hmm.
speak and they can't understand properly.
Right. Huh.
So that, so I faced, and I was asking to some person for helping.
Okay.
So that person was unable to get it me, he didn't get it me to help.
Okay.
So so that time somehow just I managed it, and one person was there, then which one person I asked for helping, so that one person, he takes help from others.
Okay.
He took help from others people.
Okay. Okay.
So
Other. Yeah.
yeah, because that person he knows how to speak English, so he
Hmm.
helped me. After that, where I was working there, one owner was there, I can say that. I don't know which kinds of honor, but I always time I consider to him that you are a teacher. Actually, that
Okay.
one honor was my teacher. I can say that, because
Okay.
when I started to work in dairy farm in Kerala state, so that
Okay.
time that one honor, he used to teach me, and he used to guide me actually, and I was given environment how to speak English, and I was
Hmm.
taught much more always time.
Okay.
So just I used to watch some English content videos as well. I was talking to with my that one owner. That's how I build my confidence, and I'm able to speak at least now in a good manner.
Yeah, you are able to communicate in English language. I think so. You're speaking well. Yeah. So you got an environment to learn English language. Okay. So now
Yeah,
you are able to communicate with anyone in English. What do you think
yeah,
about it?
man.
You are able? You are able
Yeah,
not
just
to.
I'm able to communicate with anyone, but if that person with whom I'm going to interact, if that
Hmm.
person is using very tough spicy words, so that I don't feel too much comfortable, because if
Okay.
you use some of the hard vocabulary, so definitely I will not get it here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it happens. When we start our journey to learn English language, it is necessary for us to learn new words. Every day we
Mm.
should try to learn new words. We should try to increase our vocabulary. Because when we do that now, when we communicate with anyone, we use those words and it becomes easy for us to communicate with anyone. I think so. See, I can communicate in English language, but I think that unlimited words are there in vocabulary, which
Yeah.
we should learn. And it is
Yeah. Yeah.
not possible for us to remember those. And through practice, we can remember those words. That's why I think that we should practice every day.
Yeah,
So,
you are right,
yeah.
ma'am, because now I can say that we are able to speak. So just we have actually, I can say that we have at least good command on grammar. So it means now
Hmm.
I have to work on vocabularies part much more.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got to know. I got to know about you. You have pursued your graduation.
Yeah, right. In commerce stream, I have completed my graduation.
Yeah, and these days you are learning English, and now I can see we are here very first time. You are confident, and with the smiling, you are speaking is quite well. And I got it, ma'am. You didn't do anywhere mistakes. So I would like to ask you that how did you get this much fluency as well? How did you learn this language actually?
Actually, my journey started in 12th standard. When I was in 12th standard now, I got to know about it that how much English language is important or necessary in our daily life in today's because it has become global language. Okay, if we speak in this language, we can connect with other people who are living in other country. That is globally we can connect with other people, right? So when I
Yeah.
understood that what is the importance of English language and why should I learn that language, then I decided and determined this thing in my mind that I want to learn this language. And when I was in 12th standard, from then I started to learn this language, to take steps or to find out ways that how can I learn this language, because I did not have that environment to learn English language in my family as well as in my friend circle. No one was there who was speaking in English language, and no one was serious about learning English language, but I wanted to. And that's why I thought that it is a genuine problem that we do not have that environment. Okay, it is a problem, we cannot do about it anything, and it is an external problem, but we can try to take steps, or we can try to resolve that problem on our level. And that's what I did, that uh, I started to find out ways that which technique I can adopt. And that's what I did. I created internal environment for myself, in my mind, in my brain. And through by using that technique, I created that environment in my mind and started to think in English language. I used to do it every day. I think I involved an English language in my daily life. Yeah, I used to practice every day in English language. I used to take those steps which were necessary to learn English language. I mean that I used to watch something every day in English. I used to listen something every day in English. I used to learn some new words. I used to read every day. I used to write every day. And through those activities, I got this confidence. And actually, I will say that I made it habit of mine that I started to think in English language. I made it my habit, and through self-talk, I did it. Yeah,
Yeah. It's quite well, when you got to know that this language is too much necessary, and yeah, it is sure, it is certain that if we have good knowledge about this language and if we are able to speak English, so in this world with any people we can ask and we can communicate with anyone. Yeah, and
right.
yeah, I can assume about you because you put it your great effort as well. You used to read a lot, you used to talk you used to talk a lot with yourself, and you used to do some activity related to this language. That's why now you are speaking quite well. Yeah. So ma'am,
Yeah. Mm.
so I would like to ask you one more question because suddenly some question are popping in my mind. So, ma'am, like I wanted to ask you that like these days you are learning this language, so it is your now I got to know. So after learning this language, where would you like to see yourself?
I think that actually I'm preparing for another course as well, which is a professional course, and I decided this thing that I want to complete this course. It's like competitive examination, and it has a great or huge scope in future. I think so, and I would like to see myself as a that professional person in that
Yeah,
field.
you deserve that. You can do it. Mhm. So yeah, if I talk about me, so like because I started, I had dream, and when I used to study, so that time my dream was that I wanted to become a teacher. But that time, which teacher I wanted to become, I didn't have any ideas. But when I started to learn this language, so now I wanna become a English trainer. So that's why these days just I'm trying to grab this language as well. After maybe 2 months or 3 months, I'm going to enroll in English Institute in Lucknow. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Your vision is
Because
nice. Your dream.
yeah, because ma'am, we are learning. It's okay. It is quite well. We are learning like by our cell phone. It is quite well. But if we didn't have too much like environment that time. Even now also we don't have. So if we have some environment, I'm sure that it will not take too much time to grab completely this language.
Yeah, right. But if someone is trying to learn English language, and that person doesn't have that environment, then that person cannot do about it. No? It is an external problem, I think so. So when it is an external problem, we should try to take steps for resolving that problem. We can take steps on our internal uh, level, I think, because that's what I did in my case, that I created that internal environment for myself. So if someone doesn't have that environment, then it is the responsibility of that person to create that environment for himself or herself, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, then it
yeah,
becomes easy for that person, right?
yeah, you are right, ma'am. And as I told you about, I want to become a trainer. So it means, depend on a dream, which kinds of dream as well, where do you want to see yourself in your future? So suppose that if you want to build your just communication skill, just, this is enough for us.
Hmm.
Now we are doing video basis practice. That is enough for that. But
Yeah,
if I want to see my future, if I want to see my level in a good path, good way, so it means I will have to get much more knowledge about this language.
right. Uh,
Mhm.
Right. And for that, we can communicate with other person. And now it is possible that I think on YouTube there are a lot of people who are practicing.
Yeah,
I think on this online platform. So it is helpful for those persons who wants to improve their English language. I think it will
yeah,
also help those persons for improving their communication skills. Right.
yeah. You are right. You are right. Mhm.
Yeah. So I would like to ask you one question that many English language learners feel like they can, when they start to learn English language, they can understand everything in English, but they cannot speak in English language. So I think you also faced this problem. Uh, so what you did for that, resolving that problem? What you did?
Yeah, first of all, I would like to say to them that just it means now you are able to understand. It
Hmm.
means your listening part is your listening step is quite good.
Yeah.
Completely,
Right.
you are comfortable on that. It means
Hmm.
now you have to work on your speaking part, because
Right.
it is a language, ma'am. It is a
Hmm.
language. Until unless we open our mouth, we can't able to speak anything. So
Right.
that's why we have to work on our speaking part as much as we can they can, because I observed that when we were child, so that time, initial stage time, we were not able to speak. We were
Hmm.
not speaking too much, because
Hmm.
day by day we grown up. After that we started to English. It means now we are able to understand where
Right.
we have to work. So that means now we have to uh, speak much more, because initial stage time everybody is doing wrong.
Hmm.
Yeah, even me also, when I had started, so that time, uh, always time I was while speaking time, I hang a leg in front of anyone. That time my words were not coming out from my mouth.
Hmm.
So so day by day, just I did it, and that's how just now I'm able to speak. And one more thing I would like to say to them, yeah, if they are not able to speak in front of any people, in a stranger, so because you must have mirror at your home. So just try to stand there and just try to do practice over there, because if you do yourself practice, at that time nobody is going to laugh at you, nobody will torture you like that. You are not
Yeah.
speaking
Right.
quite well, you don't speak, why you are trying.
Hmm.
Yeah. And yeah, and another part is that in this era, many more apps are available.
Right.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they can use it, that one, because these days everybody is using that apps, even me also
Yeah.
I'm using. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's how they can enhance their skills. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
and Yeah, and one more is there. Two more is there. Listening. Sorry, you said this part. Writing and imitate. Imitate also most important in initial stage time. Imitate.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
but language learning purpose just these two parts are too much necessary.
Yeah, right. I think when we learn any new language, listening and speaking, these two things are key. There, we should try to practice every day. We should try to listen every day. We should try to speak every day. Because when we listen, when we understand that how exactly sentences are constructed. Yeah, I used to listen. Actually, when I started at initial stage, I used to watch cartoon stories. You will laugh, but that is the truth. I started to watch cartoon stories because I was not able to understand movies accent when I started to learn this language. I used to watch cartoon stories. I used to listen speech in English language. Then I started to watch English series. There are a lot of series available on YouTube, and one of interesting series I would like to tell you or share with you that learn English with friends. Amazing. I think any person who is a beginner, that person can watch it. A lot of things are there to learn. Specifically, they are making videos, uploading videos for those persons who are learning English language, who wants to learn English language. I think free resources, we should try to use those resources, right? If
Yeah,
any person is there, that person cannot afford fees to join classes, then it is easy for that person to watch videos on YouTube, right?
yeah, yeah,
Anyone can watch videos. So those free resources I used for learning English language. So it is easy for any person, anyone can watch those videos, and we should try
yeah,
to use those free resources.
yeah. You are right. You are right.
Happy Republic Day.
Yeah, happy Republic Day.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.